What's up, guys? Welcome back. And today, what I want to talk about is the fear that no one wants to talk about on a bike, and that would be falling. Now, riding a motorcycle is a very exhilarating experience. Right? It's the perfect mix of when freedom meets adventure. But for many riders, there's an unspoken fear lurking beneath the surface, and that's the fear of falling. Now, falling off a motorcycle isn't like the first thing we want to think about when riding a bike, but it's something that we have to accept as part of riding a bike. It just comes with the territory. Falling off a motorcycle can be a daunting experience, both physically and emotionally. I know people that's even watched accidents happen in front of them, and that was enough to say, nope, I had enough. Get me off this thing. I'm done. But what many riders fail to realize is that falling is an intricate part of the game to becoming a skilled rider. Think about it. Do you think Olympic gymnasts were born doing double backflips with 380 twists in the air or whatever they're doing, right? And sticking the landing perfectly on the first try every single time? Absolutely not. They fell and they fell and they fell until they got it. They learned through their failure. Falling off of a motorcycle is not a sign of weakness or that you don't know what you're doing or you know, you're never going to get this. It's a testament to the fact that you are pushing your boundaries, embracing challenges, and striving for improvement. And if anybody says otherwise, they need to start falling. Long story short, falling provides us with a valuable lesson. It teaches us balance, control, and the importance of honing skills. It makes us more aware of our surroundings, sharpening our senses on the road. If you never fall, you're kind of going to be in this false state of I'm safe and I got this. To practice without failure is a failure to practice. What I mean by that is that if you are practicing and not going toward your boundary of uncomfort, or at least on that thin line between comfort and uncomfort, you'll never really know how much the bike has or how much you have to do something. For example, if you're practicing leaning your bike, right? Press and lean, and you're only practicing within your comfort zone or level or lean angle, however you want to call it. And then you're on the road one day and then you get yourself into a situation where you need more lean angle to get out of the way. But because you've never practiced that part of your discomfort, you feel as if you don't have it to get out of the way, and that's when you run into the trouble. Now, are we going to be using these extreme lean angles every single day, every time we're on the bike? No. The chances of that are probably rare, or depending on your speed. But if we don't practice the extremes, or at least taste a bit of the extremes, we are not really prepared for every situation or extreme situations. It will happen where you might need a little more skill than what you have or what's currently available to you, because you never went past your comfort zone. Motorcycle riding, we have to look at it like a sport, because it is a sport at the end of the day. Even if you're a cruiser guy, I mean, they have bagger racers. So like any good athlete, because that is what you are, you have to practice your skill. You have to practice your craft, and get more comfortable with things that you are uncomfortable with, because what you are uncomfortable with is what is probably going to bite you when you're out there on the road. The number one thing I could actually tell you to do is just really hone in and focus on what makes you nervous about falling? Like, is it coming to the stop? Is that when you feel that anxiety? Is it when you're about to make a left turn or a right turn? Is it a slow speed or a fast speed turn or a high speed turn? Whatever it is, you need to find and hone into what exactly is making you nervous, and research. Take classes, everything you need to do to get over this hump, because when we have a fear of doing something, we are doing something with only half of our full potential. I talked about this in another video, and it is very, very important. Your attention really is nothing more than a dollar bill, and that's how you have to see it. So if you are spending 25 cents, 50 cents, preoccupied with falling as your attention level, you only have 50 cents left for the road. So half of your attention is worried about falling, half of your attention is on the road. If you are terrified, you have 75% of your attention worried about falling and only 25% for the road. You need more change to focus on the road. There's too many variables that you are just not in control of to have this type of fear. And to be safe on the road with not just yourself, but others. So, fellow road Yoda bikers, do not be afraid of falling. Embrace it as an opportunity to grow, to evolve, and become the best rider you can be. Remember, falling is not the end. It's part of the path to mastery. We want to get as close to mastering this bike as possible, because that is truly what's going to keep us safe. And it's true to even bring this into life. You cannot get close to achieving maximum comfort or mastery to anything if you fear it.